is on the Korean. Chapter 2 is Ghafir al-Bakara, and it's about character other in loans. I'm going to start by reading from Sura Ghafir, Ayah 65, and that word means God. His name is ever forgiving. He is the ever living. There is no God save him. Call then to him alone, sincere in faith. All praise is due God, sustainer of the worlds. And then I wanted to share some of what I read that I thought would make a good vow. We had one that said love, mercy, and respect, but this happens to deal with trust, fear of Allah, and heed. If you trust one another, let the one who is trusted fulfill the trust, and let them be conscious of God, who sustains life. As believers, we have heard and heed God's will. Grant us forgiveness. With you is every journey's end. Hold us not accountable for unintentional sin or what we forget. Give us no burden we have not strength to bear. Efface or erase thou our sins. Forgive us, have mercy. Aid us against those who deny truth. Let us fear Allah. Okay, so it begins speaking about the fact that there will be a judgment day. It does mention that the judgment in verse 281 will be accurate, and that it's important for us to always have an awareness of God in our speech and actions. That's called taqwa, T-A-Q-W-A. I think it has to do with putting a hijab on and Muslim clothing. Helps you remember. In verse 283, it says that you should never hide or conceal truth, that it's a sin, and that Allah knows anyway, open or closed, you will have to give account for it. In verse 284, that's where it says, Allah is all-knowing and runs heaven and earth. Then it talks about how He doesn't always forgive, He might chastise. God can will anything. And goes on to speak about burdens, how He doesn't make them unbearable. And then the main emphasis is on loans, how they get a scribe involved who records all the transactions, trade, gifts, events, that there's two witnesses, those are never harmed, and that debt is always repaid.